Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and again I am doing a Facebook Live. So hopefully you start joining here shortly. I'm gonna be doing 2 cards today. These are birthday cards, and this time I am going to be using the Happy Birthday Gorgeous, which is one of the ones that have the bundle too, where you have the die that says Happy Birthday. Pretty nice of them. And it's funny because this was from the pre-order of the annual catalog, and funnily I didn't get the stem set, just the die cut. And as I start seeing more and more projects and what other dermas are doing, I fall in love with the stamp set, so I had to go ahead and get the stamp set. Interestingly enough, I have not even played with the die cut, even though I thought, oh, this is going to be the best thing for me to use for all my birthday cards. I haven't used it so far. So I decided to then get ahead and use this one. And of course, since I've been getting so much inspiration and there's a lot of people using it already, I've seen different layouts, and I have gotten so inspired to use this one. So anyway, so let's see. So for tonight, I'm going to be doing 2 birthday cards, and it's 2 different layouts, even though I'm using the same color combination. So hopefully you like them, so stick around. So let me just grab the colors, and these are not this is part of the okay, so this is the design series paper out of the what is this called? This one is the Merry Little Christmas, and this one is out of the new holiday catalog. And so it has blacks and greens mainly, and so I decided to use this one. And you can see the other side has the green and the strips. I love this pattern a lot, and so I figure I should be using that one. And of course, I like that it doesn't have to be for holidays, of course. Again, I'm going to be doing a birthday card. So let's go over the measurements. And my card base is 5.5 by 8.5. And then I have my front, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have this piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3 3¾ by 5. And I have a piece of that design series paper, which is 3 3/4 by, I think it's 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. So this is what I'm going to be using for this layout. I'm going to be using these 2 pieces for right now. The colors that I am going to be using on both of my cards is Crushed Curry, Old Olive, I should probably put them this way, and Calypso Coral and Basic Black. So I figured that I needed to have the design series paper here, so for me to be able to kind of see how much space I have. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing too is putting the saying. So I'm going to be using the archival black, and let's just see. And I'm going to be putting it somewhere here. So let's just see. Okay. And again, I always press firmly. I'm trying not to rock it, and I hope this goes. Ooh, here. So I'm gonna probably use this part too, because I don't want to get more issues here. And I probably need just a piece of paper here. Okay. So let me just. Okay. And then I'm gonna be using the flowers, and it's really hard to see, but it's gonna be this flower, this little one, and of course these ones have the inside too, so I'm gonna be using those 2, and then I'm gonna be using this little leaf. So what is really cool about these stamp set, oh my goodness, here, is that both of these have, oh, hello Lucy, how are you? Glad you can see it live. So anyway, so the cool thing about this is that it has this little point, and so you could see how you need to stamp together. So let's just do this. So I'm gonna be using the Crush Curry, and I'm gonna be closing this one. I'm gonna try to hurry up because so for this one I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to always do it on the same direction, so the point is doing that way. And I probably want to put one more here. Now that I know where I am, probably here. And another one here. And probably one more here. Let me just make sure. Yes, yes, that will be good. And then using this one, I'm going to be stamping off and line it up. Again, I'm trying to wood here. Okay. Oh, that's good. You're having dinner? I just came back from work too, so we just have to have a quick dinner and then I came here for the Facebook Live. So I'm glad you were able to join us, Lucy. And it's kind of hard to do this once over the cell phone. Oh, I am better. That video that you saw today was from like 3 weeks ago or so. I usually try to film videos during the weekend and then I release them little by little. But those cards were from a swap. And so part of the agreement was that we couldn't release anything on those swaps or on the cards until we've all got our samples. So I couldn't release the video. So it was about 3 weeks or so, I think. If not longer. So we're good. Although Oliver got sick again, I want to say last week. It was kind of bad, if you will, because it was last week was my birthday. And so we were planning, and I'm doing the same thing of you, so I'm just sorry. I'm just doing the stamping and I'm just looking at how the point is doing. So anyway, so it was my birthday and I was going to take Oliver to daycare and we were all gonna go have a movie, watch a movie or something, since it's been forever. And sadly Oliver got sick, and so we couldn't go to the movies. He couldn't go to daycare, and then he was sick like for the next 3 days, because he was like all Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday he was really sick. So but we're better. So it was kind of bad timing, I guess. But we're doing better. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was kind of a weird birthday, like I said, because he was sick and he was really feeling miserable. I could tell. So on my birthday, we ended up going to the hospital so that he can see his doctor. And so anyway, I guess that's part of the joy of being a mother. So oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for me. So now I'm gonna be using the leaf, and this one at this point is just to, you know what, I'm just gonna take this one for a second because I cannot see, and I hope I don't get my fingers too stained. I cannot see and I need to see. I only have 2 of these little ones, and I probably need to order more of these little blocks. I know, it breaks my heart because you can do anything about it, you know. And he was feeling so sick and he was crying. He had an ear infection, so you couldn't do much about it, you know. So you're right, yeah, it breaks my heart too every time he gets sick. So anyway, and now I'm just filling up the the areas here. And I'm just trying to put leaves everywhere. I'm gonna put here one, and maybe one more here. So there we go. Oh, oh. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna put another. I don't know, maybe I can use this one? No. Okay, never mind. Oh, maybe I can use this one. Okay. Well, maybe this works. Okay, so now, you know what? Let's do the stamping already for the other one. For the other card, it's pretty much the same, but on a small one. Since I'm gonna be having the same card, so let's do the stamping, because it seems like sometimes I finish one and then I have to put everything again up for that one. So I'm using pretty much the same colors and kind of the same concept, but now I'm gonna be doing this little piece, so that way when we do the second layout, you can see pretty much the layout, and you don't have to watch me again do exactly the same for the stamping. So I'm trying to go here. Oh, glad you like it. I really like the crushed coral. So I'm using crushed coral, Calypso coral, and old olive. So again, like in the other one, this one, I'm just gonna be putting my I think 4 will be fine. And okay. Oh, I need to stamp off, and then here. I almost forget that step. Pretty much all the time whenever I do this twist stamp and I have to stamp up something, I forget about that a lot of the times. So let's see. Here it is. Now let's do the Calypso. Okay. And so, ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to be doing this. I'm just going to be line it up. Now, the nice thing is that because it's photopolymer, you really kind of line it up fairly quickly and good. So I gotta say that at least that part is kind of easy. And again, you have those points on the stamp set that also help. But to be honest, it's been pretty easy. And let's use now the old olive. Let's just do that. Where's, oh, here. I'm like, where is the old olive? So, all right, and the same thing, I'm gonna be putting and again, I'm just trying to put the leaves to fill up the area. Probably here. Okay. Probably here. And in some cases I even do 2, so. There we go. Alright, so that's what it is. So now we can go to the fun part of putting them together. Whew. Let me take everything out, that way I don't have ink on these things. Alright, so this one is from the second layout. So for this one, we're gonna be, and do I have ink? No. Alright, so I'm gonna be gluing this one. And oh, I did have some ink. Okay, we'll see what we do here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm putting the leaves on pretty much on these ones. I based them on them, so. But I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel the same way. All right, so I'm going to be putting those, and I'm going to be using this. And so here is the trick. So I'm going to be doing this one double. All right, so I'm going to be just doing double my size here. So somewhere here. And then I'm going to be doing a knot. I think I have shared this one in another video. I feel like this is one of my favorite things for ribbons. So I'm just going to do a knot. And see, I want this one to be somewhere here since I'm going to be covering that kind of mush. So I'm going to be doing here. So I have to probably cut somewhere here, so that I have that. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, and so where are my glue dots? I know I have glue dots here. Here. So I'm gonna be, and typically I use glue dots. So I'm gonna be putting glue dots on this. And then before I put this one, you know what I figured too? That I probably want a little bit of this sequin. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this. And so, because I want to cover it. So let's see. Okay. Oh. So I'm going to be putting it here. And then, I think it glued down here. I'm going to be putting it here. And then I'm going to be folding it. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Alright. And then here. Okay. And then I'm going to be cutting it here. And cutting it here. There we go. And then no one even knows that there was something going on there. I'm going to be cutting this one. And this one. So if you ever have some sort of things that you want to cover, this is how I do it. Okay, so yes. You know I like the blink, right? Alright. I'm going to put here more and here. So let's just line it up. Can you see here? Yes. Alrighty. Alright. And then I'm going to be, those little things. I'm going to be, oh goodness, I'm not. I've never folded this one. I have to fold this one out. And let's do this. Alright, and so let's just put this one here. Okay. Alright. So here we go. So this is the first one. So now the second one, which I think I always do the second for like my favorite for later. So this is the second one. And so it's one of those, I want to say, it's not a fancy fold, but it looks fancy. So we're going to be gluing this part. And I didn't say the measurements on this, but this one was, I believe it was 2 1/4. Yeah, 2 1/4 by 3 by 1/4. And so then this will be 2.5 by 3.5, because I always leave the 1/4. So this is that one. And so this one is, yeah, 3.5 by 2.5. And then here's the trick. So I have scored this one at 1, what it is, 1.5. So I've scored this one at 1.5, and then at half, which is 4 1/4. And this one is 5.5 by 8.5. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this one in half, and then we're gonna fold this one on that 1.5. And so I have this piece of paper, which is again back from the catalog, the holiday catalog, and this one is 1.5 by 5.5, and this one is a little bit less than that. I think it's 1 1/4. Let me just see, 1 1/4. Yes, 1 1/4 by 5.5, because it has to be the same length. So what I'm going to be doing is, and then I have this piece, which I think is 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And so this one will go, I have to put those here so I can see it. So this is going to go somewhere like so, okay? So let's just glue this one first, because this will help me with the other side. Where's, oh yeah, here. I'm like, where is my fast fuse? And so I'm going to be putting this one here. And I'm going to line up, okay, here. All right. And then we're going to be putting this one right there, like so. Oh, see what I did? Okay, yeah, like so. Okay, I think I can put a little bit there. Okay, we'll do that. Because I figure that since it is black for you to write, this is going to be the inside of the card. So we probably need to make sure that, oh, again, I need to kind of open it a little bit. Okay, here. There we go. That way, when you open it up, you have a space where you can write. And this one will go here, and this one will go here. But for this one, I'm gonna tear this one. Okay. And so I'm gonna be gluing this. First of all, I need to glue this and then have this one here. Yes, I think I like that. Okay. And so let's just glue this one here. Okay. Alright, so let's just see. So I want it somewhere here. Okay. Yes, it covers everything here. Okay, and now I'm going to be gluing this area. Okay, and for this one, I figured that since it was too dark, we probably need to put something here. And I probably need to put it here. I probably should have not cut that much, to be honest, but okay. Oh well. We'll see how this looks. And for this one, I'm going to be putting this one here. And like I said, usually turn it top to bottom. What do you mean by that? I don't know what is top to bottom. What do you mean? Like, what? Like, are you talking about this? What? I didn't understand you, Lucy. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this one. And so So the plates. Well, you know what? I already cut it. So now I know what you're meaning now. uh, it's already glued. Probably I should have seen this before. I'm so sorry. Well, maybe next time I'll pay more attention to that. But you're right. I should have put this one on this side. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. We'll see. I don't think I can do anything at this point. Alright, so now I'm gonna be doing this. And again, I always do it from the spool so I don't waste the ribbon, you know? I don't know what's with me and saving the tools. I mean, I feel like I don't like to be wasteful, you know? I mean, I have a full spool, but still, I don't like to be wasteful. So, we're gonna be cutting. And I like how nicely it lays out. Here we go. the first plate garment I made. Yeah, that will meet me too. Clearly I didn't pay attention to that. One thing that I'm going to be doing though is I'm going to be, where is my, I'm going to be putting one glued it here just to make sure it doesn't kind of move, you know? So I'll put this one here. And now I'm going to be putting this one here. And so for this part, I will be gluing just half of it, okay? So I'll put glue here. Oh, here. And, well, what can I tell you, Lucy? Alright, probably here. Yes, I like it that way. Well, okay, I guess that if you pay too much attention, you'll notice. Once you have this bit, you probably won't notice that much. Anyway, so here is the... Oh, and here, we're on time. So here's the second card, and here we go. So these are the two cards. So you let me know which one you like the best. I like this one the best. I feel like the folding, I mean, like I said, it's really easy, yet I don't know what it is. And it wasn't my idea. I got a few months ago, actually like more like a year ago, this one. And this is where I got the idea. Now, this one has the embossing and the stamping here, and it's all whisper white. But I figure, I mean, why not doing it? So sometimes when I don't know what to do, I come up with I usually copy the layout and then I can come up with something. So you can see it's kind of the same, different looks. And again, I think this one is my favorite, but you let me know which ones you like the best. And another thing that I just a reminder, because I'll be putting this on the YouTube. So this is the hostess code for September. And like I've mentioned on my past videos, everyone who places an order, $35 or more, will get all the papers to create the cards that I show in some of the videos that I release at the beginning of September. So anyway, these are the ones, and so hopefully, like I said, I'll send all the supplies and everything. The only thing that I cannot do is the stamping, but I didn't put too much stamping on those, so you should be able to put something else. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. I'm really happy that you like them. And yeah, so this one, you like this one, right? Yeah, I feel like this one is my favorite too. I don't know what it is. I think this one is more simple. But anyway, I hope to see you again next Thursday. And glad that you were able to make it, to both of you ladies. Thank you so much for being with me, and I hope to see you soon. All right? Oh, by the way, before I forget, let me show you something else. So for this week, so look out the videos from this week before you go. These are going to be the ones that I'm going to be showing the following week. So it is these two, then it's this one. Of course, this one is a different color, but this is the video that I made. But here's another idea. I should probably put it on Facebook too, so you have the two different ideas. And then of course there's this one, and here's the other one. I think this one and this one are my favorite because this is not Christmas at all. So it makes me believe that, okay, it was a good purchase for me to get this one because it's not only for holidays. And then this one, I don't know what it is with the trees. I love trees. So anyway, so look or watch out for the videos next week because those are the cards that you're going to be seeing how to make them. Okay? Thank you so much, ladies. Bye.